And know you've been sitting here listening to my shit a whole year. I mean, it is what it is. These thumpers are the lights that go in the ground, cause a vibration, it's making tunnels underground already to send water and lava to strategic locations. Believe that. Now let's keep listening, and you guys can understand that the true power of the universe is the elemental forces. And yeah, that's a song. I mean, he is that he is. I mean, if there was anyone who should say, I am that, and that I am, it's a czar. I know that because I want to be a czar, but I'm not. I'll admit it. I'm an imposter, and I busted. A czar is God, and I gotta face that. And yeah, I'm going to be going away. See, and I'm going to miss you guys, and I'm going to just admire all the fun I had, but it's not gonna compensate. I gotta be honest with you. See, I'm gonna be here where it's dark, right there, and I'm gonna be alone probably because I need to be alone. I need to go inside and find self and find out why I do the things I do, see? And then maybe the world will be safe because, see, that's what it's all about. The resurrection of God. And that's going to make things really godly and safe, see? So listen to Muhammad. I mean, you can't listen to him now because he's in a spaceship. But see, they sent a czar this time. But see, a czar is not going for the bullshit because see, he's there to just command the elements to drown and burn and then burn and then burn. Because see, a czar likes fire. Because he likes purification. Because see, he knows when you clean something up, you gotta wash the remnants if you really want a fresh template. And see, the czar knows that. And that's the reason he chooses fire and water. See, let me explain to you. If you notice, there's a big buildup of water all throughout the other states. But on the I-5 system, it's going to be really dry because it didn't get that much snow. And he plans on making it be really, really hot with the sun. So now everybody that's all the way back to the eastern seaboard, if they're all in canoes and shit, and then let's say there's a fire that goes up and down the I-5 system, and then the wind blows east. Now it'd just be fucked up for people to be in water plus smoke coming all over their asses, and then not to mention that the I-5 system be all shut down, so there won't be no traffic flow, see? And now this is the stuff that God can ask the elements to do in retaliation to Holocaust, to genocide. And it would be justified because see, he has the better all concern of the animals and the water and the trees and all that stuff. And so some people should just not be able to cause so much bullshit. And I'm the Pope and I know that. Even my dusty corroded ass know that I did too much shit. Okay? So let's listen to Elijah. Because I want to hear his message before I go. I should have paid more attention when I had the chance. I know I'm running out of time, so I'm going to try to listen. Now, even though my ass is toast and I'm going to sizzle, I know that. I still love Elijah. I want him to know that in my last ounce of strength. Because he was a great man. And I know that he got him some coochie-woochie, but so what? He should have got some coochie-woochie. A czar is going to get some. Aren't you a czar? Hell yeah. See, Okay, peace and blessings. I gotta go.
His creed was a hodgepodge of folklore and superstition, but he built up what would become the Nation of Islam using the language and rhetoric of the Muslim faith.
It's always a blessing to be in the presence of a man of God. It's a blessing to be in the presence of a servant of God.
By the early 60s, the movement's spokesman and most charismatic orator was Malcolm X. Like others, he had changed his family name to X in order to show that black Americans did not know their original African names.
This great messenger who you are about to hear has a message from God which consists of a solution